Okay, how does this sound? Move to Oklahoma to work for a year, and in addition to your salary, you'll receive an extra $10,000. Sound pretty good? It certainly did to more than 10,000 people who applied for Tulsa Remote, a new grant program funded by the George Kaiser Family Foundation. Javier Ruiz grew up in New York City, and Kate Wright hails from Denver. But for the next 12 months, at least, these young educators consider themselves Tulsans.
I fell in love with the people, and I'm still falling in love with the people. It's been great so far. There's a lot of great work happening in the city. It's a city that is continuously developing, not only in its public spaces with a gathering place, but also community works projects and education projects. So it's exciting to be here.
I was really looking for a place to call home that had a strong community and had a whole bunch of events going on, and just people who were compassionate and cared about their community. So when I found the Tulsa Remote program, I honestly fell in love immediately. When I read the first article, I was like, I need to apply. I need to go.
They're part of the inaugural class of Tulsa Remote, a grant program that is infusing Oklahoma with new entrepreneurial talent and lots of fresh ideas. So how many folks and where are they coming from?
So there are around 100 people coming this year. They're coming from all over the country, 26 states and over 50 cities. We've got 55 coming from California, New York, and Massachusetts alone.
As the executive director of Tulsa Remote, Aaron Belsley helped design a $10,000 incentive package. Not chump change, but not enough to be the main motivation to uproot your life and career.
The incentive package is $10,000 that's paid throughout the year. It's $2,500 in the beginning to help with relocation costs, $500 a month, and then $1,500 at the end of the process. And as you mentioned, to uproot your life, especially if you have a family and transition to Oklahoma, it's not because of the money. The money helps.
Oh, it does come in handy if you want to splurge in a matinee at the ballpark or grab lunch or dinner, but Javier could certainly have stayed in Manhattan and done that.
I'm always interested in who is doing the doing. Like, I work in education, so my focus is social equity and justice and supporting teachers and professional development and curriculum design. So I wanted to be connected to the people doing that work here.
Ruiz is a content creator for Rosetta Stone, and Wilson is an enrollment advisor for New York's Cornell University. They can do their work just about anywhere. All they need is a smartphone, a computer, and a cozy place to work. Their incentive package includes a one-year membership in 36 Degrees North, a small business incubator that provides everything they need to succeed.
So this is like 3 hours, so it's a lot longer.
That's awesome.
We're pretty close. We definitely do groups together, but we're all within Tulsa Remote. Really outspoken. We really like to meet people. We really like to get engaged with the community.
And it's very important to keep in mind that Javier and Kate and the others in the program are not coming here and taking jobs away from Oklahomans. They're working for the same companies that did before. They've simply taken their jobs and their life and brought it here.
It would have been terrible if the program had offered us jobs here, because then we would be competing with your local economy. That would be terrible.
But they're not taking jobs from anybody who is already here. And in fact, they're bringing jobs with them. These are companies that don't have a presence in Oklahoma, potentially have never had an employee based in Oklahoma, and now they have a connection to Tulsa.
And they're willing to share that connection. Goodwill Ambassador is excited to extol the virtues of their adopted state and city with family and friends.
I just had my cousin come from Boulder. She just left last weekend, and she thought Tulsa had more to do, had more diversity, more culture, and more opportunity than what she's seeing in other cities. And that's what I had been telling her.
Denver, Austin, San Diego, Nashville, all great cities, but all come with obstacles. And a lot of those obstacles are the fact that the people in those cities are a little exhausted by the number of people who are moving to the community, and the costs in those communities are going through the roof.
Add it up. Same salary, far lower cost of living, plus 10 grand in cash. And hey, you want celebrities? Oklahoma's got celebrities.
So it doesn't feel like a culture shock. Hanson just walked behind you guys. That's hilarious. What's it called? That's very distracting. You can't miss New York. You got Hanson right next door.